as you know, we are talking about format and presentation for as 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 principles of language curriculum design. So let's see what are principle C5 and 6 attached to format and presentation. Right. Principle 5. The learners should be pushed to produce the language in both speaking and writing over a range of discourse types. Very important, very interesting principle here. Okay, and this has been classified or coded as output. Right. What this principle implies is that we need to give equal importance to input and output. Okay. As many of you might be aware, about the debates going on between input and output, right? Which one should come first, whether input or output? When I say input, I mean to say receptive skills, listening and reading. When I say output, I mean to say productive skills, writing and speaking. Okay, so the debates obviously highlight the significance of output, that it should come after input, right? And Swain here, makes us cautious about one thing while teaching language learning or while designing a curriculum, right? Language knowledge needed to comprehend language is not the same as needed to produce language. As many of you might know this fact, like most in our government schools, most of our teachers teach more about the language than about its functions. So we should be very much careful while designing a language program, right? So, and for example, Nation and McAllister, they give a very illuminating example. For example, in order to speak fluently, we may not be, having too much. For example, if we don't have too much knowledge of the accurate use of article and prepositions, but we still would be able to speak some, right? But on the other hand, if we are asked to write something, then we'll have to make some choices, some decisions where to use the article and where not to use it for accurate or writing, right? And similarly, the role of prepositions in writing, right? So overall, output, this principle signifies, that output plays an important role, and it should be given, equal emphasis in a language program. And then we've got principle 6 about deliberate learning. Okay, the course should include language-focused learning in the sound system, vocabulary, grammar, and discourse areas. So this principle entails a range of areas. For example, the sound system, how to pronounce the words appropriately, and the vocabulary, how to learn it or teach it, grammar and discourse areas. I mean, the discourse areas here refer to some, how to write or speak argumentatively, or how to make the use of hedging devices or comparison and contrast, right? So, I mean, the language course should contain, what this principle implies is that it should contain some input, a quantity of input, which is which has an element of some part of language learning. And if it's, for example, if it's language focused learning is there in a language course, then its effects would be positive. I mean, in terms of speeding up the language learning process and developing, creative art of learning, and students will be in a better position to, if they come across any obstacles outside the classroom, right, they can overcome those. And obviously, if the learning is meaning focused, it can have a positive impact upon language learning. So this is how principle 5 and 6 is highlights the importance of formatting and presenting a language program in a way which is effective or which is useful for learners.